you all. Today we all are very fortunate to have a class by His glories, Radha Krishna Prabhu, disciple of His Holiness Sama Krishna Goswami Maharaj. We're going to hear from him on chapter 7 of the Bhagavad Gītā, knowledge of the transcendental. Verse 28. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. We'll sing some kirtan first. Jai Radha Mother, if you know, please follow. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Suttara Shri Srimadi's Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Suttara Shri Srimadi's Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki. Iskcon BBD founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki. Nam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopanath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki. Shri Mathura Dham ki. Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham ki. Shri Jagannathpuri Shri Kshetra Dham ki. Ganga Maya ki. Yamuna Maya ki. Bhakti Devi ki. Tulasi Maharani ki. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki. Yuga Dharma Harinam Sankirtan ki. Lansana Bhayadmantaka Book Distribution ki. Lansana Prasadam Distribution ki. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Okay. All right. So, very good evening to all of you. Thank you for coming to this evening's Sunday Feast program. We have similar festivals all over the world in our Iskcon temples. So, at least for me, this is not anything new. But is there anyone who's here for the first time? Oh, very nice. All of you are here, permanent residents. Yeah, nice. Thank you. So thank you for coming. You could be going out on the beach or doing whatever you want, but you are here. So I do thank you for that. I appreciate that. And the presiding deities, Sri Sri Gonita, are very pleased that you took the opportunity to come here. And I pray that they bless all of you. Yeah, so that you can make advancement in your spiritual lives. Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much. So as Mother Yogita was explaining, I'm asked to speak on Bhagavad Gītā chapter 7, Knowledge of the Absolute, verse 28. So if you want, you can also refer on your mobile or cell phone, and we can chant together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Text 28. We're reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gītā as it is by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Esham tu antagatam papam. Esham tu antagatam papam. Jananam punya karmanam. Jananam punya karmanam. Te dvandva moho nirmukta. Te dvanda moho nirmukta. Bhajante mam dhrudavrataha. Bhajante mam dhrudavrataha. Esham tu antagatam papam. Jananam punya karmanam. Te dvanda moho nirmukta. Bhajante mam dhrudavrataha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Translation: persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated, are freed from the dualities of delusion, and they engage themselves in my service with determination. Do you want to repeat? Persons who have acted piously. Yeah, say it.
Persons who have acted piously
In previous lives
in previous lives
and in this life,
and in this life,
and whose sinful actions
and whose sinful actions
are completely eradicated,
are completely eradicated,
are free from the dualities
are free from the dualities
of delusion,
of delusion,
and they engage themselves
and they engage themselves
in my service
in my service
with determination.
with determination.
Thank you. Purport: those eligible for elevation to the transcendental position are mentioned in this verse. For those who are sinful, atheistic, foolish, and deceitful, it is very difficult to transcend the duality of desire and hate. Only those who have passed their lives in practicing the regulative principles of religion, who have acted piously, and who have conquered sinful reactions, can accept devotional service and gradually rise to the pure knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then, gradually they can meditate in trance on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the process of being situated on the spiritual platform. This elevation is possible in Krishna consciousness in the association of pure devotees. For in the association of great devotees, one can be delivered from delusion. It is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam 5.5.2 that if one actually wants to be liberated, he must render service to the devotees. Mahatsevam dwaram ahur vimukte. But one who associates with materialistic people is on the path leading to the darkest region of existence. Tamodwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. All the devotees of the Lord traverse this earth just to recover the conditioned souls from their delusion. The impersonalists do not know that forgetting their constitutional position as subordinate to the Supreme Lord is the greatest violation of God's law. Unless one is reinstated in his own constitutional position, it is not possible to understand the Supreme Personality or to be fully engaged in his transcendental loving service with determination. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jananjana Shalakaya Chakshushanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Mukham Garadivachalam Pangam Langeti Girim Yarkipadamam Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Paramanandamadhamam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahodito Vadodaya Pushpavanto Chitra Sando Tamonudo. Yeah, so nice verse, huh? Yes? No? What do you think? Have you all been following in series? Okay, obviously they forgot from last week. Right, so here this verse, Yesham tu antagatam papam jnananam punya karmana te dvanda moho nirmukta bhajanti mam drita vritaha. Translation again: persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated, that means they are no more sinful, are freed from dualities of delusion, and they engage themselves in my service with determination. So Krishna is explaining to Arjuna what kind of people actually pray to Krishna. Dvanda moha means duality. What is that? We all have different interests. I have my interests, you have your interests. Yeah, this is called dvanda, and moha means in illusion. Because sometimes our interests will clash, right? What I want you may not like, so our interests will clash. So that is illusion actually. But the illusion can be removed only by Krishna consciousness actually. Otherwise we see each other to be competing for resources that are limited. We see you are my enemy, just like that. I have some resource and then you want the resource. And then so you try to use your intelligence somehow or other, you try to take it from me. Because your interest is you want to take it away from me. My interest is I want to keep it. So we compete. What is happiness for someone is actually unhappiness or sadness for somebody. Yeah? Isn't that true? Yeah. When a businessman is making profit, someone else is making a loss. Yeah. So when the businessman is happy thinking I am so good, he's actually making someone sad. Yeah. So this is the duality in this world, in this material world. You cannot escape it. The nature of this world is dukhalayam ashashvatam. It is temporary, but it's full of misery. It is made that way for us to become miserable. And if you're wondering why, well, it goes back to the creation aspect. We are all expansions of Krishna, but very tiny expansions. Very, very tiny. We are known as jivatmas. Okay? And we have a purpose, and our purpose is to actually serve the Supreme Lord in this spiritual world. But because we are just like Krishna, our nature is just like Krishna. Although we are very tiny, we are just like Krishna also. Tiny, tiny, tiny and joyous. So we compete with Krishna to enjoy. But Krishna is the original person. He is the creator. He has all the power. We have nothing, no power. Some power, some existence. And so when you compete with Krishna, who do you think is going to win? So therefore, to make us understand the purpose of our creation, why we were created, Krishna wants us to learn our purpose. And the best way for us to learn is to come into this material world, go through difficulties and understand that why am I going through these difficulties? Why should I go through difficulties? I'm a spiritual being. Why am I going through these difficulties? So he wants us to revive our original consciousness. And what is that original consciousness? That I am a servant of Krishna. Remember, because we are part and parcel, we are the same nature of Krishna, we think we are enjoyers. Right? Every one of you are planning how to enjoy actually. Every day you plan how to enjoy today. Enjoy food, enjoy sightseeing, enjoy anything, We try to do that. That's because we have that nature. But our real enjoyment comes when we actually serve Krishna. We find that when we get to our original constitutional activity, we find that we are completely satisfied. When we are separated from Krishna, we are incomplete actually. And that incomplete creates a vacuum in our existence. And no matter what you get, even if you have billions of dollars, you will always feel incomplete. And so the purpose of this philosophy in the Bhagavad Gītā, spoken philosophy, is for us to understand what our purpose is. And you find, in general, there are so many spiritual groups and so on, But mostly they cannot actually explain what our true purpose is. In some places they'll tell you we have to love God, and that is the fact. Yeah, but how to do that? How to go about doing it? How to understand? Unless there's an impetus to love God, we will not do it. Right? Just like every one of you have an impetus to survive, to do something, and so you go about doing it. If there's no impetus, then you'll just lie in bed a whole day, doing nothing, hoping somehow or other food will come into your mouth. Yeah, right? Like a python. Yeah. So in general, because when you come into this material realm, this material energy takes over, and the material energy covers all of us. Jai Shri Shri Gauranitai Ki Jai. Okay. So when we come into this material realm, the material energy covers us, and so we forget who we are. We are in ignorance. Okay, ignorance. So when we are in ignorance, we have a tendency to do mistakes. When you are in ignorance, you will commit sinful activities also. For example, if you go to another country and you do not know the laws of that country, there's a tendency you might break some laws, right? No, it's honestly, like in America, they can smoke marijuana, things like that. It's no problem, But if they bring it to, I'm not sure about Hong Kong, but if you go to Singapore, you get killed for possessing drugs and stuff like that. Yeah, Malaysia also. Yeah. So ignorance of the law is actually no excuse. Actually, yeah. Our sinful nature is due to ignorance. Okay. So we should understand what is the law, what is God's law actually. Otherwise, we will commit so many different types of sin. And therefore, ignorance is no excuse at any time. Yeah. Just like a child, if the child were to touch fire, would the fire say, "Oh no, this is a child, I will not burn the child"? Yeah? Yes or no? No, right? The fire doesn't think like that. The laws of fire will act even on the child. So the child is innocent. The child is ignorant. Therefore, innocence is also sometimes ignorance. We cannot say, "I am innocent, I didn't know that." Ignorance is no excuse. Yeah. If you go to court of law, they'll say this is not acceptable. Wherever you go, you're an intelligent being. You're supposed to find out. That's how some laws are constructed. Yeah. So therefore, Esham antagatam papam. So papam means sin. One who is completely antagatam means finished. Sinful life is finished. Antagatam papam. Freed from the reactions of sinful acts. So therefore, what do? They punya karmana. That means they act piously. That means they do good activity. They understand what is good and what is bad, or what is right and what is wrong. What is acceptable and what is unacceptable. These are very clearly stated in the Shastras. When we don't know the Shastras, we act out of ignorance. But when we know the Shastra, then we act properly. So therefore, it is imperative for many of us, or for most of us, that we should know the laws of the Supreme Person, so that we know how to behave, how to act accordingly. Otherwise, dvanda moha means the illusion and the dualities is covering us. But if you act piously, dvanda moha vimukta, nirmukta, it gets cleared away. You become free from illusion. You become free from illusion. And that means they become free from dualities. That means they understand what is their self-interest. What is our self-interest? Our self-interest is Vishnu, worshipping Vishnu. That we have to understand. So, since all of you are very regularly coming to the temple, so you all must be practicing Krishna consciousness nicely. Hopefully. And that will make you qualified. When you become Krishna conscious, then you have no distinction between one person and another, in the sense that you do not find this person to be your enemy, your friend. Or you see everyone as your devotee friend. You see everyone as your well-wisher. Every single person you turn around in the temple room should be your well-wisher. Because let's say you go back to Godhead, you go back to Godhead. You cannot go to Godhead and then you see a person you don't like and say, hey, what are you doing here? You can't say that. If everyone goes back to Godhead, that means they are qualified. So we practice here among ourselves. We see each other. We may have faults among ourselves, but we learn to understand that, when you are in a hospital, everyone is sick. So you cannot say, hey, you are sick when you are also sick. So we learn like that. So by Krishna consciousness, we can transcend this material consciousness of differences. I am American, you are Indian, I'm Chinese, you are Burmese, whatever. Those things are just designations. Right? If you were born here, then you are a Hong Kongese, right? But if you are born in a up north, then you are Chinese. Yeah. These are just designations. Yeah. Why? It's not a permanent thing. If you give up your Hong Kong citizen and you go to England and then you become Britisher. Does it mean you everything changes? No, you're the same person. It's just a piece of paper that changes. Yeah. But in Krishna consciousness, we are not encouraging this designation because it's bodily identification. You're not the body actually. That's the first thing we learn in Krishna consciousness. Jivera swarupoi Krishnera nityadas. We are eternally servants of Krishna. That's our designation. That's the platform from which we are supposed to behave. Not from the platform of I'm a millionaire. So what? This life you are a millionaire. Next life you may be a pauper. Yeah, it's a possibility. You cannot say, no, I won't be. The laws of karma are very stringent and very harsh. So here the emphasis is pious people become qualified to do devotional activities. If you're pious, you are able to understand why devotional activities are good for you. If you're not pious, you don't have that intelligence to understand. When you're sinful, all your intelligence, all your consciousness become muddled and pushed down. So therefore you cannot understand what is good and what is bad. When you're very sinful, you behave from the platform of your senses. Senses means what is good. I feel good, so I'll do it. I punch someone, I feel good, so I keep punching. So senses are like that. So when the consciousness is based on senses, that's how you'll act. But when the consciousness is not on the senses, but rather the consciousness used to serve Krishna, then we go beyond that. There's no more designation. You don't identify yourself as I'm this or that. There's no more. You see yourself as a servant, and you look at everyone and you also see that's a servant of Krishna also. That's a servant of God. She's a servant of God also. And therefore, there's no antagonistic feeling, nor there's competition among us. Rather, we want to serve each other. We change the way we see things. All right? So pious people become qualified to take to devotional service. Not because they are pious. Okay, I want to qualify. Not because they are pious, but because when they are pious, devotees will go to them. They can attract devotees. The devotees become compassionate to people who are pious. They want to connect them to God. So therefore, they attract the devotees' mercy. Just like you come to the temple, and the more you come, eventually you'll find some devotees who will come and talk to you. We've been watching you, you're coming. So we want you, to become more active in the temple functions and so on and so forth. Would you like to do something? Yeah? And so they say, yeah, maybe I'll do some service. Then after some time, we will encourage them, do you want to become closer to Krishna? Do you want to serve Krishna? And say, yeah, maybe. So then we give them beads and say, it's nice if you chant, you become more qualified. Yeah. Right? Just like if you go to college, you need a qualification to get jobs. Mostly. If you want a good job. Yeah. So it is like that. It is the mercy of a devotee. The devotee gives you the mercy. And nothing else. Most of us, we get connected to Krishna because of the mercy of devotees. It is not on your own that you can connect to Krishna. No one can approach Krishna directly. You need the blessings of the devotees. And so that's the emphasis in this verse, to become qualified. So when ordinary people come, they come and take darshan, or the audience of a devotee. They come to see devotees, just like all of you are here. You came to listen to me. You don't have to. You can walk away. That's fine. But because you are here listening, and I feel compassionate also. I'm saying, oh, these are nice people. And I pray to the Lord and say, please bless them so that they can approach you easily. They may have all kinds of karma holding them back, but please help them so that they can approach you. So that's the purpose of us. We take the life so that we go around trying to connect people to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We don't gain anything out of that, but it is out of compassion, out of love for all living entities. Because it's essential. Otherwise, as I mentioned earlier, all of you will be fighting with each other for limited resources. But once you understand your purpose, you won't fight. You say, no, after you. No, after you. The whole consciousness will change. Right? If there's something, let's say that's the last plate of prasadam, and then another person comes, you will say, let's share. Because the consciousness is different. If you're not, then you'll be thinking, no, I want to take home to my family. I don't care about you. Yeah, so it's a different level of consciousness when you become a devotee of Krishna. So it is our duty, just like all of you came here, so it is also your duty to connect other people and bring them here so that they also can get the mercy, the compassion of the Lord. And by doing that, you get qualified quickly. If you want to only do it for yourself, then it's a slow train. But if you bring others and say, my Lord, I brought some people, so bless them. So then the Lord is pleased with you, pleased with them, and everyone gets the blessings. Yeah. And therefore Prabhupada writes here, all the devotees of the Lord traverse this earth just to recover the conditioned souls from their delusion. What is that delusion? They think they are the body. I'm this body. No, you're not the body. You're not the body. You're a spirit soul. You're a beautiful being who has forgotten your relationship with Krishna. So this temple, the purpose of Iskcon centers are to revive that consciousness, to help you connect with the Supreme Person again, help you have a wonderful, eternal, blissful life, instead of 8 to 5 job, which you never know. When the economy goes down, everything goes kaput, I remember in 1987, October, I think it was October 19, I was here when the temple, that week we opened this temple actually. And at that time, I'm not sure, Vishnu may remember, the stock market crashed. Maybe he doesn't remember. But this, you can go and Google it also. The stock market crashed at that time, So you can understand, many people were very unhappy. And some of them came to our spiritual master, His Holiness Tamal Krishna, and say, I lost all my money. The stock market crashed. And my Guru Maharaj was telling, no, it's good, And the person was shocked. What do you mean good? I lost my money. He said, yeah, but all this money you earned was all sinful money. Now everything is gone. You're free now from all the sinful reactions, because you're not using the money properly. And then the person was thinking, yeah, you may be right, So you say now you can worship God. At that time, when the stock market crashed, the temple was packed. Completely packed. Yeah, because everybody needs some solace. Yeah. And the only place they can turn to is the Supreme Lord. But why only turn when you are in such difficulty? Yeah. We should come every day, and then the Lord is so kind that He will help you understand this is not the goal of life. Yeah. Remember, whatever you attain in this life, it's finished when you give up your body. That's the end. Your relationship, whatever relationship you have, husband, wife, children, all are gone when you are dead. You take birth in another body, you have a new relationship. Or you come in a different body, not a human being. Right? You give up and you become a dog in someone's home. Or a cat. Yeah. Why go through all that, So Krishna here says, Bhajante Mam. So please, he says, if you clear all these unnecessary things in your life, then you can have Dhrida Vrata, Bhajante Mam Dhrida Vrata. That means you can worship me without any difficulty. It's easier when you don't have problems in life, right? When there's so many things affecting you, you can't focus on anything. Right or not? Yeah, it's overwhelming. So when you connect with the Supreme Lord and follow some of the principles, you find that this pressure from the external energy becomes lessened. Because the Lord is intervening on your behalf and making sure the material energy don't disturb you, so that you can use your energies to, yes, worship Him, think of Him. Right? It is important. Otherwise, it's very difficult for us to, on our own, fight this material energy. Devi Yesha Gunamaya Mama Maya Duratyaya. So Krishna says, my energy, this material energy is mine, but it's very difficult to overcome. Actually, it's impossible without the mercy of Krishna. Yeah. So here Krishna is saying, Bhajante Mam, you become perfect devotee of myself. You have an opportunity in this human form of life. It's an excellent opportunity because you can understand philosophy. Yeah, you can't do it in any other life forms. And so one should be very carefully, you should analyze, what is your purpose? Why are you doing so many activities that essentially not going to give you permanency at the end of this life? So if you follow and you find all this material inhibitions taken away from you, then you find that according to what Krishna is saying, you become a perfect person. You become liberated, so to speak. Liberated from the dualities. Okay. So how to become completely fixed in Krishna consciousness, right? It's not once a week endeavor. Right? Because if 6 days of the week you are focused on the material energy and 1 day on God, or even then less than a day, just a few hours you come to say hi and then bye. So what is the percentage of your consciousness fixed on the Supreme Lord? Very, very little. Smartavya satatam Vishnu vishmartavya najatusi. The principle in the Vedas is that one should always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. So you must adjust your lifestyle such that you can try to remember Krishna, whether you're working out there or at home doing some work. We should always try to see how I can live my life that I can remember the Supreme Lord. How is it possible? Yeah. So you adjust accordingly. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It will take a while. You have to look through what you can change, and slowly you adjust your lifestyles. And then you can come to the conclusion eventually in your life that this is the best thing that I've done. But if you don't do it, if you don't want to pursue self-realization, then out of ignorance we will create so many different interests. You become worried about this situation, worried about that. What happens if the cost of living goes up? Then you start working out how much to spend. The bills are going to go. Then it's just worry, worry, worry. But if you are Krishna consciousness, you don't worry so much. Yes, this is part of life. But I'm glad that I have a connection with the Supreme Lord, because He will take care of me. Yeah, I will work. Yes, I will work hard. I will earn money and so on. I'll pay the bills as best as I can. But I'm happy that if I maintain this course, eventually the Supreme Lord, out of His kindness, will take me back to Godhead. And that's what He's promising. So one who becomes perfectly Krishna consciousness, he becomes liberated. He becomes, as I said, a perfect person. So the Lord says that only those who have done pious deed in previous lives and have become freed from the results of all impious acts can concentrate upon His lotus feet. Just like the Pandavas, not only in that life, in previous life also, Prabhupada said, they were always serving the Supreme Lord, and therefore they were free from the reactions of impiety or impious work. Now you may say, I am a good person, I am not doing anything wrong, but when you are working out there, you do not know behind that work how much sinful activities are going on. You do not know. It's very difficult to analyze. The company may be independent from maybe the company is supporting a slaughterhouse, but you do not know. Your boss says, no, we are working for this multinational corporation, but they may be manufacturing alcohol, and then they may be working in mainland China to produce some goods where they employ child labor. All kinds of sinful life is going on. You do not know. and then you pocket the money thinking you are such a good person, but there's the money you are earning is filled with karma. How to purify? Yeah. So therefore, we have to be very careful. Yes, I have no choice. I have to work. I have to earn money. Yeah. But I have to, at the same time, purify my existence. So you come to the temple, you pray to the Lord and say, please give me good intelligence so that I can negotiate and navigate my life carefully, so that eventually I am no more sinful. Right? That must be there. You must pray. Every day you must beseech the Lord for His mercy. You have to do that. You cannot say, I do prayer one day a week and then expect the Lord to be merciful. How? How is that? If let's say someone comes and visits me every day and asks me for how to live their life, and someone who comes once a month, who do you think I believe? Yeah, the one who comes daily. So similarly, you think he's also a person just like us. Krishna is a person. It's just like you and I. He has same feelings like you and I. And therefore, if you show special interest in him, he will show special interest in you. If you don't show interest in him, he will also not show interest in him. If you come once a week and you go, hi, Krishna, hi, he will also like, hi. And that's it. But if you come, you pray to him, you chant for him, you want to give your heart to him, and then he will say, oh wow, this person is so special, And so he will reach out through different ways and means, through different individuals, or through some kirtan. You hear a kirtan and then your heart is joyful. In the 9th chapter, Krishna says, when you do service for him, susukam kartum avyayam, it's so joyfully performed. You will feel the joy of Krishna consciousness. And that's the purpose of this movement, our movement. We are not here for any other purposes. We want you to have the best life. God is the best of everything. So we want you to have and share that joy that we are all experiencing. Okay. So we end at 7:30, no? Yes? Yeah. So I'll stop here. If there's any comments or any corrections or query, feel free to do. Otherwise, we will adjourn to the next part of that. Yes, Prabhu.
Is it possible to have the level above this delusion?
Yes, of course. You must you must endeavor to please Krishna. Then you will go beyond delusion. The delusion is there because you are separated from Krishna. As soon as you join with Krishna, then the material energy which is causing the delusion moves away. And then the curtain that is covering your vision is gone. Yeah. Okay.
But it is also mentioned that it is one of millions who goes this level of delusion. It's one of millions.
Yeah, there are many levels, but as I mentioned, it's not an immediate process. As you keep connecting more and more Krishna, all those millions of delusions will go away. Yeah, but the most important thing is you must be willing to surrender. As soon as you surrender, Krishna says, Mamekam Sharanam Raja. I will take away all that illusion and delusions. Yeah.
And I guess we are fortunate because it's not the time of the 1 in a million, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Otherwise, Yogita, Mother Yogita, you can take over.
You can chant it all the time.
Oh. All right. I haven't done enough. Okay, we are going to do chanting of the holy name, one round. You just chant with me. All of you have your beads. The bead is your passport to spiritual world. Do you want a bead? You're fine. Oh, okay. All right. You should get more beads then. Yeah. They may not be happy. All right. If you don't have the bead, that's okay. You just follow me. Chant with me. All right. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Everyone is rushing to finish.
14 days. Hare Krishna, everybody. Prabhu made a very good point for all of us. That Srila Prabhupada has said, association is very important. Right? Through that, yes, we can all go back home, back to Godhead. Because that will fill within us the eagerness, enthusiasm needed. We hear each other talk about devotion services, how to serve the Lord, and then we proceed further in doing that, carrying forward that action. So let us all please thank His Grace, Father Krishna Prabhu, with a loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, all of you, for patiently hearing me.
Hari Bol. So, on the coming Saturday, the 7th of June, we have Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi. So, whoever would like to follow this Ekadashi, should you have missed keeping any Ekadashis, please, you can follow Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi. For others, it is not a must to keep Nirjal. If you can and if you want to, please, yes, go ahead. Otherwise, you may follow the normal Ekadashi routine. Yes? So everybody have a very good Krishna conscious week ahead. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Do they know what Nirjal means?
Know what?
Yeah.
Krishna prema pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Hare Gaura Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna